Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to LoveCraft. This is now episode 10. We've reached double figures, absolutely fantastic, of our solo survival world here on Minecraft PS4. Today's episode, I want to be doing a few different things, but I want to keep it predominantly building stuff. So one thing that I want to do is slightly improve the farm now that we have... Well, actually no, I'm going to leave it a surprise bit because I might change it up a tiny bit. Obviously we need to harvest it at some point. Another thing that I want to do is build myself a bridge from that bank over to that middle point, because I just think that'd be good. Oops, sorry if I just burped. Another thing I want to do is make a cow farm and potentially get ourselves a dog. I could actually start by doing that and then naming it. I don't know, but for now the first thing that I actually want to do is kind of improve, or like, yeah, just slightly improve the stable area. Yeah, I remembered the word, it's stable. So I'm just getting all the flowers I have right now. Oh god, my laptop's making noises, that's not good. Oh, it's actually coming night, which is actually pretty decent. So one thing I just want to do is just add a few flowers around the area, just to, I don't know, it just brings out more colour, because at the moment it's looking, to me, a bit dull. So I want to add like a couple of like bushes, which I might have another one there. Peony, I want one there. Go on to blue orchid there. One in there maybe, just at the front at least, just improving it a tiny bit. Let's add another peony. Let's add an oxide daisy there maybe. Oh, I'm burping again, oh well. Let's add another one there, and maybe just like an azure bluet around there, just to add a bit more colour. See, I just think that makes it look a bit better. The next thing we're going to do is reset our spawn point, because off camera I obviously rode back on the horse to get back here, and I just need to set my spawn point back at the house. So that is the next thing that was to be done. The next thing after that I'm thinking of doing is just adding the lily pads to these areas, so it means that none of the crops actually go down. Oh, there's a witch in there. Just a witch, but yeah, I don't have an axe, so this might actually take a tiny bit of a while. A tiny bit of a while, what a great saying. That witch is just like thinking, what am I going to do? What can I do in this episode? Because James is like farming, he's building stuff, and like, yeah, I wanted just to do a bit of like again, it's another calm sort of episode, but we're getting stuff done. It's not like we're just exploring and seeing what we can find. I know that by the end of this I'm doing something productive, and yeah, using the time wisely in episode, because like episode 10 I wanted to do something pretty special, so I thought, you know what, we'll make a commemorative bridge in this episode. Now we've got a okay horse, it'll just save time in the long run that we're actually doing stuff like this. But this isn't the biggest garden ever, so we want to expand, but outside of the fence limits, because in here we've got our wheat, we've got our pumpkins, and we've got our netherwort, but I want to add more stuff. But first we are going to just do this, because wheat is one thing that we are going to need in this episode, obviously, to make ourselves a cow farm, which we're going to have up on this hill. So we might just hear it from inside our house, which isn't the worst thing ever. It depends how many there is at one given time. But there we go. So we have 58 wheat, which is good, so we'll get that every harvest. So we'll put the seeds in there. I didn't actually use any of the swiftness potions in the last episode, which is kind of good. It saves that a bit. So let's make the bridge first, I think, because that might actually help us in the long run for oh, actually no, I'm not going to use all that, because I want to make some stairs with that. So let's make some stairs with that. Have we got any more stairs? Beautiful. Got some slabs already, but I might actually yeah, make some more, I think, because I think slabs and staircases are going to be where it's at. So we want to go to that bank, from that bank to that center point there. There's a cow up there, he's going to be watching us. Hopefully there's no mobs in this vicinity. So right, so how many is that across? Is that 5 across? Oh, we might want to cut that down to 4. So I'm going to get rid of this corner block because I just think that'd be good. Right, so let's just get rid of this so we know exactly where we're going from. So I want it to be, so let's have that point there, and then have some staircases which are going to have backwards ones on it. I'm literally just YOLOing this and just seeing where it goes. Then I'm thinking we have a slab. Do we have a slab there? Yeah, I think a slab works well. Then I think we do the same again, and then slab again. And I think this is about the height we want to go. Maybe we'll go one more, I'm not too sure. So what we need to do here is, I actually need a tiny bit more dirt, but we do have ourselves a shovel. So what I want to do is cut this back a bit, and then I want to get this down to the right height. There, like so. And then we just need to replicate it from this side. So got it like that. I'm just making sure there's no mobs behind. No, it seems like we're alright. Maybe I'll do a bit of terraforming on this bank again, but like once we do the same thing. So again, we just want to go like that, a couple more stairs, and then do we go up one more so then a boat can pass through it? I don't know, would it look good? I think it might look pretty decent. Oh, I don't know. Would it look good? It's a risky one. We'll have a quick look, but it kind of meets at a decent point. Let's have a look from the side, see if that is pretty good. I kind of like it, you know. I kind of like it, but I do want to add a bit more to it. A bit more. Do I want some more log effects? I'm thinking this one here. Wait, I need to see which one that was actually. This squid is like, oh, nice bridge, James. Well, I don't think it's like that, but oh, nice bridge. So I'm thinking, yeah, this point here, and this is going to use a bit of logs, but not to worry. Nope, I need to do that. Let's build that up to, I think, one down from it, so it's the same sort of height, so it matches at the bottom. Because I want to, I'm thinking I'm putting I think it's this one I need. So I need to actually get rid of that. I don't actually have, oh, I do have Aqua Infinity 1 actually, so I should, okay. Yeah, Aqua Infinity 1, so it means that I can break blocks at the same speed out of water as in water. As in water. That sounds remarkable. I don't know why I went up there, because there we go. And then we need to do the same this side, which I think is this one. Like I said, this is just literally YOLO. I don't know if it's too high. I don't know if it goes too high up, so it's something we can have a look at. I might change it down the line, but so I don't think it looks too bad. I'm glad I could speak then. Right, so we've got it at that height. So, and that's looking, I think pretty cool. We actually have a crafting table on us, which is good, because I want to make myself some fences, if at all possible. Hopefully we get quite enough. 36 it should be a good amount. So what I'm thinking is, I want it 2 there, then 3 there. I wonder if that looks good. Well, we should have enough. Should have enough to. Wait, is it 3? Yeah, it is. So that means it's 1, 2. There. That looked pretty good. See, same again this side. See what we can do. 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3. And then we have some torches. So we can have a torch there, a torch there. Actually, no, you know what? I don't like how they just stick up. I'm going to have them just at the side there, and same again this side. Yeah, I think I need to like terraform it so it's a bit more. Might get rid of this corner tree, but let's see what that looks like from back here. You know what? I really like that. Obviously, leave feedback down in the comments of like what you think of. You know what I'm thinking? We should put some torches there and there. Should there be something underneath as well, just to make it stand out a bit? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like it as it is because I think it's pretty safe, so you don't fall off at any point. So, yeah, without jumping. Oh wait, oh that's a bit of a safety hazard that is, but it's quite shallow water. But no, I kind of like that. So the last obviously thing that we want to be doing is making ourselves a cow farm, which I want up on that bit there, because this is turning into a nice little community bit. I want to add some more flowers on this bank in here, and yeah, I feel like getting rid of this tree and this tree, then I can make like a bit of a dirt path to my area, because I want a bit of a path down here. I might have like maybe a tree or two, or even some bushes down here. I think it's just about improving this area in this episode. So how do we set about doing that? We need to make ourselves a new axe, because the one we have in there is on its last legs. Do I use diamond? I just don't think so. I feel like because I have exactly enough to make I just realised I've got some sticks here. Just because I have exactly enough to make diamond armor, I think I'm going to keep hold of that. I think next episode I want to do something like different. Oh, there's a couple of cows there, so that's one thing I should be doing in this time, is making the fences. And dark oak is what I'm going to use because I want it to match up with the dark oak out here. So I think we can, you know what, let's break all of it, because we're going to get some more dark oak from taking down that tree, which I probably will do in this episode. So I want to just make a good amount of sticks, and then I want to make myself a good amount of fences, because you never know what else we're going to use fences for, so it's nice to have a good amount. And then I want to make myself, oh, wrong side, I want to make myself a few fence gates, so that is good. We've got torches already, so it is actually becoming night. I'm hoping that those cows stay up there, because then that'll just make it life so much easier for me. How can we not sleep yet? It's very dark out there. I might have to do a bit of terraforming again up there too. Oh, actually I just thought of something that I really want to do for the cow farm, which I can add to in the future, but it's something that I want to do, but it'll probably take the logs of the tree. But as long as we make the cow farm now, then I know exactly what I need to do. So there's one cow up there still. Basically I just want to put it on this platform here, but I feel like I need to extend it a bit so it's just a bit bigger, just so we can use this space to its entirety. I think if I go like that it'll be good. Plus I need to actually get rid of the grass on it, just so I know exactly what bit I'm working with. So let's just get rid of this grass, like so. This is a nice big enough area, I would have thought, for just cows. I think we're going to go just cows at the moment, but then maybe down the line have some chickens or something. So let's go like so. Let's leave it about that big. I think that size is pretty decent. Oh god, I do now have an axe, so this is good. This is good. But unfortunately I got rid of the things. Do I want it on this side? I think I do actually. So let's get rid of a couple of these, and then let's get the fence gates, open them up for now, and then carry this on until this point. So we have it like so. So I think that's pretty decent, if I say so myself. But I want to add to it. But right, so we've still got the wheat, which is good. Hopefully there's 2 cows still up here. There's definitely 1 cow, which, oh yes, there's one down here. Excuse me, Mr. Cow. Hi, cow. Come on, babe. Come on, guys. Got one. If that's like wanting to, oh come on, please both follow. One's just like, nah, mate, I know what you're planning on doing. Oh wait, no, they're both coming now. He's like, okay, if he's going, I'm coming with you. Please don't go in the water, you derpy cows. Okay, this has actually turned out a lot quicker than I thought, just because... Oh, got one that's lagging behind. Oh, both of them are. Let's pick up this guy first. Dude, I'm going to give you this fresh wheat if you follow me. If you decide to follow me. Okay, that didn't take too much persuasion. What about you, mate? Yeah? Coming in? Look, this is the nice little pen for you, mate. Very nice. Right, so let's get you two breeding up. Because then, while I'm like fixing up, because at the moment this is quite bare and basic, so guys, I want to like improve it for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take down that big tree and I'm going to revolutionize I don't know the correct pronunciation, or I just can't speak, but I want to use logs from this to try and like kind of encase them in a bit. And it's something that I have actually done in the past, and I think it actually works very nicely. So I want to cut down this tree, get the logs from it, which shouldn't take long because it's... I'm actually very happy with this bridge. Maybe it is quite a bit steep for how far it actually goes. Maybe it would have been better if it was over the actual river. But I just wanted to test out this kind of way, because it might be the way I do it for other bridges, or it might just be for this little bit here. But it means, yeah, I need to widen this so then when I take my horse so it can easily travel over. That's something that I need to do. But how many logs did we get from that? Only 34, is that it? That seems awfully low. Did any drop in the water? No. Weird. Seems like there's a lot of squids about. So we might have to take down another big tree. I'm just trying to find the right sort of one. You know what? I'm going to kill you, man. Or cow. Not man. 34 is definitely not going to be enough for what I want to do. Let's get rid of this tree, because it's just in the way of the bridge anyway. And I think I'm going to get rid of this next one, so that I can make a good amount of space. But yeah, like, I'm just trying to improve this area. Obviously I did say that I want to improve the farm, but I just don't know if I'm going to have like proper time to do that. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I just want to decorate things around this area. Obviously I don't have silk touch, so I can't really get pods all. Because I kind of wanted to make some more coarse dirt, but I just... actually, I'll see how much gravel I have, because I might be able to make some coarse dirt. I want to sort out the terrain here a bit more, but again, that honestly can wait. I just need to make sure it's not connected to this tree, these leaves, because then I know that the leaves will just disappear over time. Oh, it's connected to that tree as well. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? I might get rid of this one as well then. Yeah, let's get rid of this one as well. Well, it means we've got plenty of wood, and then I can show you the brilliance of my idea for the thing. But it would mean that I'd need vines, which potentially I can add down the line. I maybe should, but saying that, I didn't have any shears when I was in the swamp in the last episode. I could take a trip out to the swamp, make some shears and get some vines. Or I just leave it without for now, and then it might be something I add down the line. Maybe I could do that. Let's see, it doesn't take long to break down the tree. Obviously with a diamond axe it would have been even quicker, but I didn't think I was going to take down 3 trees. Some wood there, beautiful. Yeah, I'll sort out this bank off camera. I just think that's going to be the best way to do that. Right, let's improve the cow farm. We now have plenty of wood and a cluttered inventory, which I absolutely hate. So luckily there's none in this corner. One, two, three, four. Done it 4 or 5. I think I want it 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I want it 6. Okay, cow, I'm sorry, but you'll have to get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. And last one. Is 6 a bit tall though? We'll see how it looks. No, I think it will look alright once it's done. But wait, basically what I'm doing is trying to make this frame work around so it looks like it's proper timber. I've done this before, but not with this wood, so it's interesting to see how... it's probably this is the most I've ever used dark oak, to be honest. So I'm practicing new things as well as using a set design for I like to use. It's a good job I got so much wood. So how's this looking? Actually no, to be fair, this is a good height. This is actually a very, very good height. Because it means that the reason why I didn't do it 4, which it would look fine, is because I want to put some carpet over it so I can get in and out. And it means that I could do that. Because if I had 2 gap, it wouldn't work. Because effectively, like, the fence is... it was effectively 1.5. So that's something I could do. So I don't need any more wood for now. So that's good. So I can store that away. Let's actually get some... Let's use brown wool. Because I just don't think I'm ever going to use brown wool for anything else. I'm only going to need 1. So let's take that. And then the other thing I want to do is... I don't know if I've got actually enough leaves. I might have to get some more. There are some that are going over there. Because one thing I've noticed is oak leaves and dark oak leaves are exactly the same. Do I have a midpoint here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. And then what I'm going to do, what I'm doing now, is making a roof out of leaves. Let's see if... Oh, actually, I easily have enough. I don't know what I was on about. But actually, I want to test it because I've done this before and I've had like vines come off the side, but I want to see if I can like make it look cool with leaves like I've done with other leaves. I want to see if I can just like add some leaves around so it's a bit more penned in. I might have to get some more leaves actually because I want to put some on the ground as well. But I kind of like how this is looking so far. Looks very like wildernessy. That's a new one. So maybe around here just have some leaves just in and about. I don't know, maybe just a few around here. Means things can jump in. And like, what about that? I wonder what that looks like. I need to put some torches in, which I'm going to do now. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Maybe I'll just put them on this level here. How's that? I kind of like that. It's like a little, I don't know, it looks pretty cool. What do we think? I kind of like that. You know what, I've been meaning to put torches there for a while. So, one thing I want to add to that, just because I just hate the thought that if I don't bring out wheat, then I'm just gonna, I couldn't be bothered to go back in. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave a chest there and leave the wheat in there, which looks very nice. Right, in the morning I'm gonna see what coarse dirt I can make, because I might want to make a bit of a path. I think that could be pretty cool. So let's try to do that. Plus I want to use some bone meal to try and get some more grass around, because I get rid of grass. Then once I built something, then I might put grass around it. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. What we got? Oh, we've got a stack of gravel, which is good. Stack of dirt. Oh, we've actually got more dirt than I thought. To be fair, I'm not going to use the gravel really for anything else except for flint, but I can get some there. So we've got 2 stacks of that. So now it means that we can make ourselves a bit of a path. I do need to cut back this bit. Why do I think I need it? Pick up these dark oak saplings. Never know when I'm going to plant some more down. So I think it needs to be at least 2. So then I can have that step up a bit. So that means I can bring out that. Step up to this height. then step it down accordingly, like so. And then I do have a pickaxe, so I can sort that out. But yeah, this is just maintenance, and I think it's a good idea to do this every like 10 or so episodes to make sure that my area is looking kind of nice. Let's have that. Stretch that out a bit. That looks pretty good. So now I need to map out how I want my path to be. You know what, I'm actually going to pick up this sand, and I'm going to pick up the sand in which I want to change it up, because what I want this extended to about to here, and I need it to start curving around again. There we go, that should be fine. Yeah, that looks good. Let's just sort this out. Then I need to map out where I want the path. So I want it to be quite checkered. I don't want it to be like a solid 2x2 path. So let's think how we're going to do this. This is just an idea in my mind of how I want it to be. That one. I need to remember to link it up to the stable as well, so that's fine. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know if this is going to look good at all, but I think it'll look pretty decent. So I want to link it a bit more this way, so it like kind of follows this path up to here. So I'm going to have that up to there, and then I don't know, do I make that like sand? Let's link it off this about here. How's that? And then right, we're going to start filling it up with coarse dirt, and then obviously this dirt has to turn into grass, so it's not going to be fully done. Plus we can't actually bone mill that area just yet, but it's just to give you guys a bit of a representation of what it could look like. So I'm filling all these gaps in like this. I think this is going to look pretty good. Like, again, it's not tested. Oh, that's going to turn back into normal dirt ball. Actually, no, you get it back, actually, weirdly. I didn't actually know that. I didn't think that was a thing. Do I make that free? I don't know. I really don't know. But oh, I actually really like that. It's actually come out a bit better than I expected. Obviously, I need to bone mill this bit up, and this bit needs to be turned back into normal grass. Oh, actually, we also need to make a bit of a path to the. I might not do one to the cow farm because I just don't think it's overly necessary. Actually, no, I will, because I think it's important. Hopefully we have enough to complete this, and then I think after this is done we will wrap this episode up. I think it's been a very good one. There's been a lot of stuff that I have been doing, so that's good. But yeah, I just need this bit to grow, which will take quite a while because it has to go from either this direction, follow around, or this direction. But no, I think this area is looking pretty good. Do I put a staircase here? No, I don't think we do. But in this episode we have made ourselves a bridge, which looks very good. We've got ourselves made a bit of a walkway. We've done the paths, we've done the cow farm, which we've got cows in it, and I think soon, actually I think I might be able to breed them one more time, just to wrap up this episode. But guys, if you have enjoyed this episode of LoveCraft, we are 10 up, and we are going to do a lot more. But I'm really loving this area because I've made it into a little community. I've got my little farm, which I kind of want to do a bit more to it up here, because what I was thinking was maybe a bit more sugarcane, plus I might get some. Oh, actually, to be fair, I can actually do it now. You know what, this will wrap up the episode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place down some cactuses, because it means then that I can just keep that growing. And I've developed a bit of a tip for how you farm cactuses, because a lot of people like leave the bottom one. How many do we have? Because we've got 12. Actually, 12's decent, because that means I can actually do a 4x3 grid. To be fair, I can get out this way, which is nice. So, I don't have enough sand for that. Let's just do a 9x9 grid for now. But yeah, a lot of people like want to say it was built up like this. A lot of people like to do this, but you've got to realise that if cactus lands on it, a cactus steals your items. So it's better to get rid of all of it. Say it is like this, it's better to get rid of all of them, because then 3 drop and then you just plant one down again, which is what I should be doing. I need to be careful not to prick myself. But I think this is looking very good. Obviously we've got a strip mine there. We just need this grass to do it, and then we can bone meal up. I might like disperse some more flowers about and stuff, so it looks very nice. And you'll probably see it next episode, because I'm probably going to do some off work, camera work ready for next episode, which I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. Oh, before I forget, put the wheat back in the chest, because one thing I'm not going to do next episode is turn the mob spawned into a grinder, because it's technically a building episode and I don't really want to do 2 episodes in a row. But guys, if you have enjoyed, you know what, that has really reminded me to do something. Wherever it is here. I need 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I need 8 pieces of glowstone, because this is something that's bugged me. And maybe we don't need carpet just yet, but every time I go third person, I'm very dark in it, but now I am a lot brighter. So guys, that's going to be it. Goodbye.